Welcome to Loving Energy Recharge and your daily oracle card reading for December the 19th. For the last couple of days, we have gone through the energy of the past life oracle cards. These are by Doreen Virtue and Brian Weiss. And we are walking a journey for the next few days, 5 days in total, being that representation of change, leading up to the winter solstice, which is on December the 21st. Now, the winter solstice is known as the day where the daylight is at its least amount, so it is also known as the day of darkness. But we are seeing this as an opportunity to not let that illusion of darkness overpower self, but to recognize that this is an opportunity to shine a light through the shadows, to take a look at the past energies, to bring things into the light that need to be seen. We're not here to be afraid of the dark. We're here to know that we have the ability to see in the dark. We have the ability to offer healing in the dark, to offer potential in the dark. So we're trusting in this journey for the next couple days of examining any past life healing that needs to come up for those that are going to listen to this video now or in the future. It doesn't matter when you start the journey. The day you listen to it is the day that is right for you. So today is day number 3 for us. If you want to start from the beginning, please go back a couple days to start from day number 1. Otherwise, just trust that you arrived exactly where you needed to be. And our overall energy to support that is knighthood. This is the day of victory. This is the day of you being courageous enough to know that I can walk my own journey ahead, that this is my lifetime, this is my story, this is my chapter in the book. So knowing that you are not your parents' energy, you're not your ancestors' energy, you are not all those old stories that have gone behind you. So we're charging forward in today's energy, and we've been given 3 cards. This is the power of 3, the mind, body, spirit connection. So we are starting right off with the mind. In the mind, we have vows. Now, sometimes we pick up past lives, or we witness through our parents, or we make promises to ourselves that hold us rigid to a belief. So you're being asked today to examine in your mind, have you made certain vows? Have you planted seeds in your mind that tell you can only have certain things? You have to be devoted to your family. You have to listen to your parents. You have to honor the traditions. You have to go to that school. You have to go into that career. You have to put up with that in your marriage. You have to raise your children in a certain way. Those are all vows. Now, I'm not here to tell you if something is right or wrong. I want you to feel through yourself and examine that for you. These are journaling questions or just questions to kind of meditate on. But it's really looking at, whose vow is that? Was that something that you were conditioned into believing because that is what somebody else wanted for you? Or it's something that's always been in the family, so you figure that that is what is expected? Did you find that it was just too hard to do your own thing because that didn't resonate with somebody else? And if those are true stories, take a look at, in the heart of you, what would be my new vows? What would I really want for myself as I walk forward, knowing that this is my life and my story and my journey? What kind of vows do I want to make for me? Not for anybody else, but for myself. Those sacred vows, the sacred promises, those things that are going to help you become who you are meant to be. They are respectful, they are loving, they are caring, they are fostering the true essence of your soul's journey. And then we move into the bodies card, and we have trust and faith. This is the angels again. We had this card the other day, and it's coming with that fierceness of Believe in yourself. Come out of the mind, come into the body. Know that the soul is in the body. Know that you are a piece of creation. You have all of those energies that exist out in the world inside of you. Trust in faith in you. Embody that energy. There's a lot of conviction here that is really fighting for you. My heart is just exploding. It is just this overwhelming sense of, can you hear us? Can you feel how much we love you? Can you feel how supported you are? Can you feel the energies that are here to help you walk your journey and to be with you every step of the way, regardless of what decisions you make? There's no right or wrong. They're just experiences, and you're loved unconditionally. Now we move into the last card, and you have for your soul's message, biblical. Now, biblical is coming to us in protection. I can already feel my throat chakra wanting to close off because this is part of my own fear story in the energy. Now, biblical are all of those stories for any of us that grew up in religion that we heard along the way. This for me goes back to the crucifixion story of seeing Jesus on the cross, of being told you put him there, that it was the pain, that it was the suffering, that you are a sinner, that you better behave and you better do this, and God is watching you and you're going to go to hell, and all of these other fear stories. And I want to emphasize that word, stories. Because where is the talk of the resurrection? Where is the talk about the love? Where is the talk about forgiveness? Where is the talk about God does not punish? He does not judge. You don't have to earn your way there. That all are accepted, that all are one, that all are enough. Where is those stories? So it's an opportunity to examine for yourself some of those belief systems and looking back through history and seeing, you know what, there are parts of history that religion, just like politics, did things and wrote things in a certain way to control, to govern, to get an outcome that was of benefit for them. That time was all about conquering lands, putting riches into pockets, having certain powers within the church, having influence. How do we know that those stories are true? Were you there? What do you believe in the heart of you? What are you ready to let go of? I know for myself, my number one belief and faith is we are in the resurrection. The cross is done. The crucifixion is done. Take that off your back. He showed the resurrection. He showed the light. He showed there's a way through this darkness. Have hope. Have faith in you. Look at your sacred vows. What can you do for yourself to move into the light? What can you do for yourself to put down the cross? What can you do for yourself to have faith and trust in something greater than you, to oversee all of the suffering in the world and all of those things that we wish we could fix, but we're not God. We cannot fix a circumstance beyond our control. So surrender it over to faith. Surrender it over to hope. Believe that there is a better tomorrow. Focus on what it is that you need to rise yourself above this energy, to be a walking demonstration to others that there is a new way. We're not going to the old ways. We're not going to, I can't wait till things are normal again. We are walking forward. The world has changed. It is always in a state of change. What can you do to make this a place of resurrection, a heaven on earth for yourself? Lots of journaling questions today, lots of energy for contemplation. These are powerful days leading up to this winter solstice. Make some time for you. Work your way through this energy. Find your truth. Let go of those old energies. Know you are loved and supported. Sending much love.